chance at being in the European Cup final in our first season with Munster. I would have told you, you're crazy. But here we are, European Cup semi-final number 2. Munster up against the Northampton Saints. Hello everyone and welcome on to Cornflakes Strip, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Nathan Nicholls Be a Pro career, where we are one match away from the big dance of European rugby. That is right, it is semi-final number 2. Treviso awaits the winner of today's matchup. The side for Munster hasn't changed a bit. Last week against the Ospreys, we were okay. We were wasteful, we were a bit messy, but we got the win, and we've come to this match with a bit of confidence in the bank. No one's going near Jocelyn in the number 14 jumper, so that side of the field will be perfectly evacuated when the ball is not there. Munster though, huge chance, a team that has underperformed for seasons leading up to this, now a chance to really garnish the top layers of European rugby, and with another season beckoning, could this be the match that sees them get the interest of some big name players for next season? Standing in our way are the Northampton Saints. Now let's have a quick look through the Saints team, and we start in the back line, and pretty sure that's James Wilson starting at 15 opposite Nathan Nicholls. Jimenez at 13, Elliott will be a danger for sure. Fowler and Smith are the 9-10 halves combination. Those two guys I expect will be very, very difficult to stop. You look through a forward pack, and Corbacero is definitely one we've got to watch out for. Harrison, Kutsia in the back row. Alemano, the Argentinian powerhouse, in the second. And of course Wood, still at 6, man. That guy must be 100 by now. He's still there, and he is holding strong for this Northampton Saints team, who look very, very dangerous. And we only just snuck past the Ospreys, and these guys should be even better. We are ready to go. This is the big one, the European Cup semi-final. The Northampton Saints versus Munster. They are playing in the green and yellow. Of course, Munster in the red. Underway we go. And it is the Saints that will have first use of the ball, retaining the cohesive touch, and then surely, well, how did he get away with that? This is high-octane stuff, folks. This is the crowd is in full voice. And we need everyone joining our team. This is going to be one hell of a matchup. It's going to be a classic, surely, like the quarterfinal versus Saracens was. This one has been lost. Line out goes to the Saints. We've got pretty blue boots standing outside there. Jocelyn, get him. Jocelyn made a tackle. Well done, Jocelyn. Short side. Incredible ball back in. Oh, the offload. City is coming through the bars, but he's knocked that on. Ha ha ha! Count our lucky ducks. That was a mistake there by the Saints. Just about 4 metres from our line, and look at him, puts the head down as well. He knows he's stuffed up. Scrum feed to Munster. Everson feeds. We had a bit of trouble in the scrum against the Ospreys. And remember, next match too should be Zebri. Here's Herb. Oh, nice kick. Nathan really hit that line at speed as the kick went away. The chase is hard. Here it comes too. Great tackle, Nathan. Oh, come on. That's a great shove too from our pack. But we're just going to lose out. Oh, that's disappointing. Pick and go. Oh, Nicholls is in the action again. Didn't expect that. We could win this one. Come on, boys. Yes. Everson, Suchet with a nothing run there. Riley, thanks for covering at the back for me, buddy. Nicholls. Oh, no. So, Casey's knocked it on, and we are now going backwards. Why did I pass it? Why do I pass it to anyone? Huge hole. Oh my goodness, that is massive. Advantage is over as Nicholls goes in for a heavy shot. Get out of there, Nathan. Short passing. Herb gets involved. Turnover? Not quite. Pick and go again. Tonga Healer and Suchet, both our props get involved there and miss one tackle and make the second. Well, no one wanted to go near Ashley there on him. Turn the ball over though, what happened there? Didn't quite see. As wide we come, Kistex, Jocelyn, great ball to Herb. Herb runs alone, and Herb's knocked it on. Oh no, the hands are not sticking here already. As here come the Saints now, advantage on their side. And no way through there. Turnover it is, so it doesn't matter anyway. But we've forced the advantage to be given. And, well, he's not looking very happy, is he, Herb? He made the mistake, but it was an explosive play down that right-hand flank. Saints scrum gets an early shove. And they send us backwards a couple of metres. 16 minutes in. Here's Pretty Blue Boots. He's gone for the kick. He's kicked it over the head of myself, and he's kicked it. No, he hasn't. We've got it back. I have no friends out here. Oh, beat one. This is excellent work. The foot race. It's us versus them. It's Munster versus Saints. It's a try. Nathan Nicholls scores, and we have the first points of the game. What a counterpunch by Nathan Nicholls and Munster. One man to beat. That's all he had to do. And it was a clear foot race. Look at the effort there. No chance. Coming across the inside centre. And of course Wilson at fullback. Well, we know for sure the former Stag and current Stag has no chance against the express wheels of Mr. Nicholls. We had to take every chance here. And thankfully, that is one in the bank for Munster. But we've probably butchered one or two already as well. Opening try goes to Nathan. And Munster take, would you say a surprising lead early on? No one should be backing this Munster team, let's be fair. We should have been out in group stages. We were lucky to survive. We're only topped, though, by the other finalists. Will we be meeting for our third European encounter with Treviso? Or will the Northampton Saints cut that? Well, it's almost a dream match, isn't it? A fairy tale match up short. Well taken from Shosson. Very well taken. I'll help you out, buddy. You do something good, I'll do something good for you. And, Vidler says, no, I don't want to play scrum half. I'll play first receiver instead as Herb goes in and plays scrum half. Saints in a bit of strife as now Gibson says, I'll do it. Rook. Nathan gets it away to Suchet, who breaks the line. Nathan goes round the cover back, gets the ball back, takes a tackle, gives it away to Sheriff. Nice ball out wide, and Thompson, clear run to the line. Thompson will score. Munster get two. Thompson, that is beautiful. Munster, efficient backline play, creating space out wide, and Munster go 12-0. Thompson with a great try, but look earlier, that was the finishing of it there. Great ball from, it was Ashley in fact, not Sheriff, in the second row, popping it out wide to Thompson. Distribution on point there by Munster. Forwards, backs, everyone getting involved, but go further back than the replay. That play was through hands after hands after hands. You could say 12 players in the team touched that ball, a couple of them touched it twice, like Nathan, who took that first hit, offloaded, gets back into the running outside Suchet, gets the ball back, fires it wide to Ashley, and that was absolutely sublime rugby from Munster. And let's be fair, team, it's the sort of stuff we're going to have to do to beat these Northampton Saints. Yes, it's 14-0, but these guys will score tries for fun and shut us out if they hit their straps. Will they reach that level here tonight? Hopefully, for our sake, not. Because I want to take us to the European final, but still a long way to go on this one. Still a long way to go, team, so do not go anywhere. 25 minutes only gone, and 14-0 is the score. Didn't quite catch you, caught that. But we've lost it. Oh, it's going to be a clear run to the line. Here's Nathan. Great tackle. The ball goes dead. And Nathan has saved the bacon of Munster, and the Saints almost strike back immediately. I told you, these guys are good enough. How easily did they almost score right there? So simply. but we just managed to keep them out. Nathan Nicholls smacks it away from the 22. Good kick too. Oh, excellent kick. Gets it away, eluding the fullback, who has no choice but to kick it over. The red wave coming back. James Wilson hacks it up to halfway. Just inside the Munster half, we're going for a 7-man line-out. Everything looks set. Do I? No, I don't. I'll watch. I'll see what happens. And as a fullback, I'll join at my leisure. Good take from Sheriff. We'll give him the credit this time because he did the job well. So, shit, where are you going? Jocelyn, you scare me. Herb. Oh, great offload. Oh, Rook. Man, Rook got rocked. Here's Castex. Away to Vidler. Good ball around the corner to Herb. Herb's kicked that in the tackle. Away from James Wilson. The chase is coming in. Will it sit and go? Will it go dead? Please don't. No. If that sat up 2 metres less, Hervey, you would have been the magic boy. But, alas, we will probably go back for the scrum.
Crouch.
Yeah, we do.
Bind.
It's all right, though, Herb. That was a good play, I think. I think it was a... Oh, it was excellent because of... Oh, I thought we were going to steal it back. The Saints strike back almost instantly with their pack. And it's to and fro, hit and shove both sides, but it will be Northampton. They get the ball back. They go to Pretty Blue Boots. Pretty Blue Boots out wide to a winger. Inside ball and they're creating space. I see how the Saints. Plenty of numbers there. The offloading game is very strong. We've seen that from them already. Nicholls doesn't have to get involved, but Pretty Blue Boots is one to watch out for. He's in tow again. Turns around the corner, changes direction. Gets Pretty Blue Boots in tow. And out wide they come. Real good chances. I thought they were going to go wide. That's why we switched play. Oh, we turned it over. But we've knocked it on. And Castex says, no advantage for you, Chumperinos. We're going to have to scrum. Good turnover. Didn't quite catch who from.
Crouch.
One in the front row, possibly.
Set.
And the Saints almost enter our 22. I don't know what we see for in the 22, but looks all right at the moment. Almost half-time. We go, oh dear, don't put it on low. If we go to half-time up 14-0, I'll be very, very happy. Pretty Blue Boots, though. He is looking very good. Oh, inside ball, great. Oh, I thought we had that. I was going to say, great cover defence there. Tomo, I got you over here, Tomo. Casey, what are you doing out here? Casey, you might want to help. Oh, how's he gone? Oh, what a dummy. Oh, dearie me. I was too worried about where Casey was and that he was getting skinned. And who was that? Let's take a look. Absolutely smoked by Vonderson. Whatever his name is. Watch this. Thought we had it covered. And then that dummy. And Nicholls goes absolutely flying. And Vonderson. Don't know. I'm not very good at French. You guys know that by now. Poor covering Thompson. Poor defending. Full stop from Nathan. And Saints, well, they strike right on the stroke of half-time, which is a terrible time to concede. Fletcher Smith. What is Fletcher Smith? Oh, he's left the Highlanders, he's left the Targo. And Fletcher Smith is off to the Saints. Well, good signing. Young guy, Fletcher Smith, from the sideline. Just puts it to the left. No good. From the former Highlander. Also, James Wilson, another former Highlander, really pitching those Highlanders, aren't they? The Saints, but they've struck back into the game. 14-5, the halftime score. Possession, territory, pretty much dead opposites. It's Munster with the ball. It's the Saints with all the territory. That's the game in a nutshell. Munster doing a bit more defence, despite having more ball, but the hands are letting them down. The line breaks. Saints have even had more, 5-4, but it is Munster who converted 2 of their chances. And they'll be happy with that, considering they've only made 4 line breaks as well. The scrum battle is immense. Both sides turning over opposition ball. And the battle in there, in the big boys, is hotting up in this matchup. There is still a half to go, though. The lead is just 9 points. The Saints, they've still got to score twice to get themselves into the lead of this one. It has been trendsetters. It has been early leaders and stay leaders. Munster, who keep in control at 14 points to 5 at half-time here in this European Cup semi-final. Big prize at stake. Back to halfway comes Mr. Nicholls. This is a huge 40 minutes of rugby for these two sides. The Saints with the breeze in their back, and Nathan kicks us underway. Does he stay back? I think I'll stay back. Pretty Blue Boots is there, but he doesn't get it. We've done our kicking meters, and they've cut us up straight away. Should have kept hold of that, though, as they continue passing.
Release.
Gibson shuts that down. Do they opt to kick Evan? Oh, that is a great ball. What an offload. Once again, they dummy and they try to keep it alive. They do very well. Nathan just pulls him down. Oh, he's turned it over. Excellent work from the fullback. Gets it to Tongarila. And we need some buddies over there for our Lucy. No, we're going to lose this straight away. That's not good. That is not good ball retention at all from Munster. Out wide, we're short on numbers. Jocelyn is left for dust. They go infield though, and we shut it down slightly. Now Nicholls has to get involved. And he makes another good tackle. And another turnover. Oh, what are you doing, Riley? I mean, sure, kick it, but don't just kick it straight into row Z. Good. Well. Pretty much just gave them ball straight back after competing at the breakdown. And more forms. Oh, and Munster forced them backwards. Short side though. No one home, but we... Oh, wow. That was a crunching tackle there on Sheriff. He just bulldozed them over. A lot of men in that breakdown. Pretty Blue Boots fires it wide. He is really controlling the play as they bust the line yet again. Nicholls holds off, trying to keep this one at bay. Into the 22, go the Saints. Trouble looming. Nicholls makes a good tackle, yes. Put that down quickly. Got to get out of this breakdown though. And they keep it back to where it come from. They keep it in the tight areas here, the Saints. They're getting close, really close. Fletcher Smith. 8 meters short. They're going to go wide. Surely they'll go wide. No, Jocelyn makes a tackle. That is what I was shouting about. Pick and go inside. Ball, Munster hit from home. Go short side. I dare you. I got Jocelyn. The tackling machine. Maybe. I hope so. Because I'm stuck in a ruck now. They pick and go. They go around the short side, turning it back. Oh, that is close. We've got to attack the first runner. They come back to the short side. They bust through one, but he's pulled down in the second. This is goal line defence of the highest calibre by Munster. Pick and go. Pick and go. Oh, he's put short and over the touchline. That is game-changing from Munster. Teamwork tackle, and he puts him into touch as well. Jocelyn, Nicholls, Herb, everyone getting involved. It's a real team effort. We lose our line out. Of course we do. Just brilliant. Now we start again. There's 5 meters out once more. Oh, a little grub and throw! Oh, saving the day. Well, Jocelyn. It was Jocelyn. Oh, yes, Josso. I hated him last episode. He could be my unsung hero on this one. Here's Nathan, 22 dropout. Can't quite elude the fullback, James Wilson, who turns it back inside, and they come yet again. Got to look out for Pretty Blue Boots, though. He's a danger, in my opinion. Where is he? I think he's stuck in the ruck. We have no one on this left side, which is a bit concerning, and they go there too. Oh, damn it. What do I do? Got to commit. Yes, I like that. That support player he had cut inside way too much. And that completely ruined that momentum. Do we change it up? Go 5? Maybe we do. Line outs to the back. We've lost it again. Stuck in the way is the stadium roof. It's now. Can we stop them again? 60 minutes in. It has been all Northampton in the second half. Good tackle, Everson. I don't know how we're still in this game. I really have no idea. Great defence. They are poor decision making as well. Look at that win. Oh, Herb! Herb! Yes, boy! Get it done! Castex! Keep it alive, Castex! Help him out, Cabot. Oh, no! Oh, yes! Nicholls picks it up. Advantage, though, is with the Munster, the Saints knocked on. Riley Fires it wide. Casey keeping it out to Thompson. Back inside, a good ball. Harris Sheriff. He's got support. It's there for Riley. Back to Castex. And we've gone all the way out to the 10-metre line. Everyone is involved. Riley again. Oh, Riley's knocked it on. Now we reset. Back to defensive mode. How long can we hold out? 14 minutes to go. They need to score twice to the Saints. I prefer actually having a lead rather than having to chase one. You stay there, Vidler. I'll go this side. And, oh, that was interesting. Their right winger was about to scamper down the sideline. And the referee deems that that one will go back for the scrum.
Sit.
Tense times as the Munster scrum turns up yet again, but we get bulldozed back very quickly straight after. 68.5 gone. It will be Saints ball. Yes, it is. Pretty Blue Boots is there, but they go short side. Dummying. Back towards the scrum. Gibbo was lining him up. Uh-oh. This is not good for us. He's dummying. He's throwing dummies at even the crowd and trying to catch them. They go back towards... Oh, wow! Gibson! He just took his head off with that tackle. Oh, that looked offside from Mr. Son, but we'll let it slide because the referees let it go. Pick and go again. Now they look out wide. Tomo, you're not out there, Tomo. Nathan will save the day for the 4th time tonight. How does he do it? Cometh the hour, cometh the man. That is what they say. But they're all standing up here on defence. Nathan, Jocelyn, Thompson, everyone. We've lost our line out for, I think, the 3rd or 4th consecutive time. How much longer can we hold this out? I don't know if we can. Out wide they go, and a deserved second try. But this defence from Munster could be what puts them in the final. 10-14. Northampton still had to score again. And it's the same guy. Bonvisson. I think that might be a more accurate way to say it. We had to commit. I knew this guy would pick a goal. It was Corbacero as well. But it's out wide. Thompson just couldn't shut him down in time. Nicholls wasn't there to do it. Good work, Northampton. They are back in this game. But the clock is on our side. There's a lot of work to do here. There's a lot of work still to be done. Well played there, man. 2 tries. Excellent work. But the goal kicking of Fletcher Smith could be what sees the Saints depart. 6 minutes to go. Here's the conversion. Oh, that is very good. Oh, that is good. Oh, that is such a good kick. It leaves penalty. It leaves drop goal. It leaves everything wide open. How long can we milk this kickoff? 5 minutes to go. I don't play that way. I'd love to, but we're going to win this the old-fashioned way. We're going to win this the hard way. It sits up in the wind. Nicholls makes a tackle. Nicholls gets up. Nicholls is over the ball. Munster have numbers to the breakdown. Munster turn it over. Castex. Go, Castex. Get the ball. Get the ball. Ball security. Win the ball at all costs. Tongarila. Give it away, son. Sheriff offloads. Riley, get in there. Get in there. Everyone in the breakdown. Herb. Back to Rook. Rook goes out wide. Jocelyn. Back in field it goes. Nicholls is involved. He's tackled. Minute and a half to go. Tongarila plays it away. Riley back to Casey. Casey's right there. We've got plenty of forwards with him as well. Nicholls is going back. It is Vidler to Herb. Back to Nathan. Short to Tongarila. Looks at dummy instead. Goes back to Castex. Away inside it goes. Riley. Nicholls. Oh, he's done it. Nicholls has done it. He's kicked it out. And it's all over. Munster hang on. A famous win by a newly famous side. Munster are going to the European final. The Saints miss out. Munster will soldier on. What a finish. Completely uninterested in going for any more points. No risk was needed. Nicholls pummels it to the sideline. And 14-12. What a semi-final we have just witnessed. 4 tries, but the goal kicking of Mr. Nicholls is the decisive factor. Thompson and Nicholls with 1 try apiece. Nicholls 2 out of 2 from the tee. But for the Saints, 2 tries to, let's get his name right, Bonvoisin, say it with French with me. Smith, 1 out of 2 from the tee. That was where they lost it. Deep kickoff and good defence, securing possession for those last couple of minutes was the winning. But I will say, the winning earlier than that was defence. Saints were on our line for probably half an hour of that second half. We defended like absolute monsters to take that to the bitter end. They didn't score until the 74th minute. They could have scored in the 54th minute, and it would have been a very, very different game. Full-time stats, territory and possession. Look at those, dead even as ever. Handing errors from both sides were a few and far between, but look at the bottom. Line breaks, only 7 by Munster and a mighty 11 by the Northampton Saints. They should have been celebrating a grand final appearance for Europe, but as it turns out, they will be missing out. Defence, I talked about it already, 71 tackles to just 40 by the Saints. We did a lot of hard work. Munster, I think, based on that defensive work, deserve to be going to the final. How did Mr. Nicholls goes? Who really cares? The result is so much more important than this. 1 try, 2 conversions, of course, only one line break. Didn't get much chance for much else. 15 tackles, though, was huge. And, of course, won a contest as well, which is a pretty rare occurrence for Mr. Nicholls. But more than all, we made it to the grand final. To be so, we're coming for you. Well, it was a golden opportunity to get 5 out of 5, wasn't it? But we do miss out on 1, and that is line breaks. We needed 3, we just got the 1. But to be honest, I don't care, because we won. We won the game, we won the semi-final. We are in the grand final of Europe. That is massive. I don't care if every stat went down by 5. That win was the most important thing we could have done. Didn't make a handling error, made heaps of running metres as usual, heaps of kicking metres, and we didn't concede a penalty. Very, very nice stuff. We lose 0.1 on breaking tackle, but we make heaps everywhere else. 0.3 on fitness, 0.2 on speed and acceleration, 0.4 on passing, 0.5 on both kicking disciplines, 0.4 on catching and discipline, and a mighty 0.8 on mental as well. So, wow, great, just great performance from Nicholls and Munster. Now, match rating not as good as the last game, was it? 9 points something, 1.8 or something along those lines. Now just at 8.35, but again, irrelevant. Mark me a 1. We got the win. Who cares? Big interest there from the Saints as well, up 19. Big game like that, having huge toll on their interest as well. Right, what else is going on? Treviso, 37-12 over Connacht. I presume that is the final round of the Pro 12. Here we go. Scarlets. Well, the Scarlets have done it, haven't they? They're minor premiers, no question about that. 93 points. That's 11 points more than us. We've got a game to play, of course, against Zebre. And, of course, as well, the Ospreys have still got to play Glasgow at the bottom. But that is the big one here. Munster, Zebre. Winner will take second. I mean, if we lose, we will drop down to third. And Zebre are a team we've had a bit of a storied rivalry with as well. The schedule, previous encounters, 38-14, we beat them. And 21-14, we lost. So that was an away match, I presume. So this is going to be interesting. We are at home, which is one of the big things that does matter. And of course, after that, we still have, I should say here, the big one, the final, Treviso. Again, much like Zebre, beaten them once, lost to them once this season. Third encounter against Treviso for the European Cup. This is a massive European Championship, all on the line. Munster, can't believe we made it. Huge, absolutely huge. Nicholls is the hero of the Irish club. Here he is, going to his final 2 games this season, final Pro 12 match against Zebre. This is where it all comes down to it. Do we finish second and play at home, or do we go down to third? And I think, actually, before we wrap up, It is just straight top 4, top 2. So there's no preliminary finals. We don't get a week off or anything like that. Nothing silly. So it's straight home and away. That is where we want to be, at home for that matchup. Contract interest, I mean, it's pretty much max throughout the whole of World Rugby. Look at that. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Where are the Hurricanes? Well, still not happy, are they? They're still pissed off, the silly old Hurricanes. Brought you guys 2 titles, and this is what I get. Not to worry, because that is us done for today's episode. Thank you for tuning and watching. I hope you're enjoying, and I hope you are absolutely looking forward to the big one, the big clash against Treviso for the European Championship. Can't wait for that big clash in our final game of the Pro 12 season before we get into the playoffs, which will definitely be there for. Do we play at home? Are we away? That is what will be decided. Until then, though, thanks for tuning in and watching as per always, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.